Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the second weekly episode for the month of November 2023 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly video series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. First photo you see come up today is a thank you to all our YouTube channel subscribers. You are definitely a strong part of the foundation of this weekly video series and YouTube channel. To become a subscriber to the channel, very easy, quick, and simple. As you're watching today's episode, lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see a red button. You just click on, please, to that red button, and that's it. You're subscribed. As well, next photo you're going to see come up, you're going to see this insignia, which is the like button. You can click onto that, and that'll like the video. That'll help technical support, so to speak. Or next to that, you'll see the share box, and you can click onto the share box and share this particular episode with your family and friends and or on social media. So next photo you're going to see come up is for last week's episode, November 2, 2023. If you've not seen that episode, I'll have a live link in the text description area underneath today's episode. It makes it very easy for you to click onto and watch. Now, in that, for the last 6, 7 episodes, we've been supporting Linda Amato, who's a wildlife rescue rehab Wonder Woman up in Malden, Mass. And today, the new photo for Linda that she sent along is of these wild turkeys that come and visit her a couple of times a week. It's really, really cool. But Linda thought she could fly under the radar, and it's actually her birthday the other day. So we're actually going to celebrate her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Oh! Happy birthday, Linda. This is Queenie the quail, one of her rescues that's in residence right now. So that'll make her feel good. So keeping in the animal vein, so to speak, the next photo you're going to see come up is for WATERBURY Animal Shelter. This is WATERBURY, Connecticut, and they put out the vibe that they need old towels, old bed linen, or old blankets. And if you could bring those to the WATERBURY Animal Shelter, they will be certainly greatly appreciated, but definitely used. So as you can see on the flyer here, there's their address, but also in the text description area, I have a live link to their Facebook page. Makes it very easy for you to connect with them. Now, next photo after this you're going to see come up, and this is a story keeping in the animal vein. Now, I will tell you that I am former law enforcement. I was a uniformed police officer for Norwalk, Connecticut Police Department for 6.5 years, and I was a United States Border Patrol agent for a very short stint for about 7 months down in Arizona, right on the Mexican border. So I have a lot of years as a uniformed police officer, and I will tell you, there are many officers and agents that go to work every day and put their best foot forward, and it's not all the darkness of what you see each and every day of media with all the bad parts about being a police officer. There's a lot of cops that really have a tremendous amount of integrity in their job. This is a particular example of it. So this happened within the last week. This took place in Queens, right here in New York City. NYPD got a call of a dog stranded in a pond in a Queens park. 2 officers went there. They assessed real quickly they needed ESU, which is Emergency Services Unit, that has all that equipment for rescue. They also reassessed quickly after that they, based on the dog's cries, they couldn't wait any longer. So they put themselves aside, went into that pond, sunk up to almost 5.5 feet of muck and mud and cold water, rescued the dogs out of the reeds of the pond, got into the police car, took it to a vet. They scanned it, found out the dog had been reported missing the day before. It's an 8-year-old blind dog. Dog's name is Sparky, I believe. And thank you for CBS for running this follow-up news item, and this is where I got it yesterday. I have a live link in the text description area to that CBS news item, and you can actually hear the officers recount that particular story in their own words on that particular CBS news item. So congratulations to NYPD, and thank you to those officers for putting their best foot forward. Last one I'm going to talk about today for Project 142 video promotion support is 2 live concerts coming up. First one is this Saturday, November 11, 2023. And this is for my friend Thomas Youngs, who's a patron of the arts. He put it out there, so I'm passing it along. It's for Michelle Schacht. She's going to be performing 7 o'clock at the Tenry Cultural Institute right here in New York City. And then the second one is for November 26, 2023. And that is a friend who has been a guest here on Dedication Around the Nation weekly video series, Robert C. Ford, and his venue called Skyvolt right here in New York City. And that's going to be their next live event. You're going to see the flyer as I'm talking. Robert C. is the person all the way on to the right of your screen. Live links in the text description area to both of those live events for you to get info. So Project 142 Concert Series is the sponsor to Dedication Around the Nation weekly video series. Yeah. You're going to see the flyer as I'm talking. Website is www.project142.org. This is our logo. Facebook page is Project 142 NYC. Event calendar tethered to the website is www.project142.org/calendar. That calendar gets updated every day by myself. I keep it current. It has a plentitude of videos on there supporting organizations, nonprofits such as International Women in Jazz, Jazz for Peace, for example, Rick Delarada. Certainly Gotham Whale we've been supporting now for 19 months. Mother Rachel Orphanage Center, which is in Uganda, we've been supporting now for 2 years. It also has small business marketing, such as my shirt for today, Pearl Street Station Restaurant up in Malden, Massachusetts. And this is a reminder, November 13th, 14th, 15th, and next week is the Wildlife Conservation Film Festival. And we've been promoting it now for the last 2 episodes on Dedication Around the Nation. Live links in the text description area, and that will take place at Pearl Street Station Restaurant, 53 Summer Street in Malden, Mass. So Project 142 was created by retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard, in 2010. He hired me 2.5 years later. I created the logo, I created the Facebook page, I created the social media, created the website, because it had none of that, and we use all of that to this day, and we supported, produced, marketed live concerts here in New York City through March 2020. We turned that all around, took what we learned over 10 years, and created this video series, April 28, 2020, right here at PPI Recording Studio. And started it as Dedication in Isolation, and now, since August 2023, so for the last almost 3 months, it is now Dedication Around the Nation.
I love the poster.
Because
hey, you can't arrest me.
because our scope has opened up for small businesses such as Pearl Street, such as Linda Amato up in Malden, Massachusetts, such as Mother Rachel Orphanage Center in Uganda. So each and every week, I've been singing mostly a cappella. Today we're going to do something different, because each and every week, it's always very different here. None of the episodes are like the one before it. And you're going to hear some music as I'm talking. Now, in 20 years since I started performing music, I've recorded and self-produced 6 CDs. Today we're going to talk about CD number 4. And it's this particular CD right here called With Every Note a Step. This song that you're hearing is an arrangement that was put together by Daryl Kojak, who is a pianist composer here in New York City and an arranger. And Daryl and I put this arrangement together, certainly recorded it as a track. It's track number 13. You're going to see the flyer as I'm talking. And it's also a CD available on YouTube where you can buy the track for 99 cents. Also for today, if you'd like, as a way of saying thank you, if you contact me in the YouTube comment section, I will put an entire CD in the mail for you as a way of saying thank you for your support. Now, very notable solos on this particular track as I'm talking. You're going to hear it first opened up with Sir Cameron Brown and his Bass of Renown.
Every day around this time.
And you can hear Daryl Kojak playing right now as I'm talking on the piano. He does 32 bar solo. And now you're going to hear Mr. Dave Pietro on tenor sax. Dave is a fantastic composer, woodwind player. Also, he is a very celebrated instructor at the NYU here in New York City in the music department, the jazz department specifically. Very interesting aspect of this particular song is called Orchids in the Moonlight. It's from a 1933 movie called flying down to Rio, and because of that, we're going to send this down to a long-time subscriber here who actually lives in South America, and that is TIO Victor. Thank you, TIO Victor. Muchas gracias otra vez, as always, for your support. And as you hear Dave here playing, it's very romantic. It's a rumba bolero. It's very, very, very cool. And it doesn't sound anything like this in the movie. Believe me, it's a much slower pace. It's almost like a dirge. So we put a major, major Latin vibe on it. So I'm going to sing actually with the band. This is the first time doing it in 3.5 years of doing dedication around the nation. Thank you, Dave. Very cool.
You ready?
Yes, sir. When orchids bloom in the moonlight and lovers vow to be true, I still can dream in the moonlight of one dear night that we knew. When orchids fade in the dawning, they speak of tears and goodbye. Though my dreams are shattered like the petals scattered, still my love can never die. There is peace in the twilight when the day is through, but the shadows that fall only seem to recall all my longing for you. There's a dream in the moonbeams upon the sea of blue, but the moonbeams that fall only seem to recall love is all, love is you. When orchids bloom in the moonlight, lovers vow to be true. I still can dream in the moonlight of the night that we knew. When orchids fade in the dawning, they speak of tears and speak of goodbye. Though my dreams are shattered like the petals scattered, still my love can never die. Though my dreams are shattered like the petals scattered, still my love can never die. Thank you for joining us today. Again, if you'd like a live CD, I will be happy to send one in the mail to you. Comment in the YouTube section, and I will definitely follow up on it. Happy, happy birthday to Linda once again in Malden, Massachusetts. Wildlife Rescue Wonder Woman.
Your horn fell.
I know the horn fell down. I know.
You're not gonna get it?
Well, you're gonna fill in for me. You're gonna play the horn.
All right.
So thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next episode. And once again, as always, thank you, Mr. Chip Fabrizi, the owner of PPI Recording Studio, and he's on the horn. We'll see you next episode.